Good evening, dear students. In the previous class, we have discussed a numerical which is based on the impulse turbine with the help of velocity diagram. Now we are going to solve a numerical of impulse turbine with the help of analytical formulas. So the question is like this: blade speed is given to u that is 300 meter per second. Isentropic enthalpy drop that is given as 450 kilojoule per kg. Efficiency of nozzle is 0.9 or 90%. Nozzle angle is given as 20 degree, that is alpha 1. Blade velocity coefficient, that is the ratio of VR2 over VR1, it is given as 0.85, and the blade exit angle, that is beta 2, is given as 25 degree. And for the given data, we have to calculate inlet angle of moving blade. Inlet of angle of moving blade means beta 1. We have to calculate beta 1 and axial thrust So how we will solve this numerical? We will solve this numerical by the following steps. First of all, we have to calculate V1, and for V1 we will use the formula that we have already learned in nozzle chapter, that is V1 is equals to 44.72 under root delta H into nozzle efficiency. If you remind my previous lecture, you will see that nozzle efficiency is equals to V square by delta H. So from this, this is V1 is equals to 44.72 under root delta H into nozzle efficiency. So V1 is equals to what? 44.72 under root 450 is given to you into 0.9, and if we absolute outlet inlet velocity is to 900 meter per second. And for the help, we have drawn a velocity diagram of impulse turbine, that is this ABC. ABC is the inlet triangle and AEF is the outlet triangle, velocity triangle. And we have denoted various velocity component and the different angle on the velocity diagram. So from triangle BDC, we will get VF1. VF1 is equals to V1 sin alpha. Taking this triangle BDC, VF1 is equals to V1 sin alpha, that is 900 sin 20 degree. 900 is V1, the value of V1, sin 20, that is the value of alpha 1. It is given as 20 degree for the nozzle angle. So VF1 is equals to 307.81 meter per second. Now we will calculate VW1. So VW1 is calculated from the same triangle BDC. So VW1 is equals to V1 cos alpha 1, that is V1 is 900, alpha 1 is 20 degree, so 900 cos 20 degree is equals to 845.72 meter per second. This is the value of VW1. Now value of X. X is what? X is VW1 minus U. This is the value of X, AD. Now value of AD, that is X, VW1 minus U. VW1 is we have calculated, and U is given as 300 meter per second. From this we have calculated the value of X, that is 545.72 meter per second. Now in the question we have to calculate the inlet angle of moving blade, that is beta 1. So we can apply tan theta in this triangle ADC, because we have calculated X and we have VF1, so we can apply ADC triangle and tan formula, tan beta 1. So therefore tan beta 1 is equals to VF1 divided by X. We have put the value of VF1 and X, and we will get beta 1 is equals to 29.42 degree. This is the first answer. Now second one is the axial thrust. We have to calculate axial thrust. So again we will take this graph this triangle ADC, because VF1 is known, X is known, and VR1 we can calculate VR1 from here. So VR1 is equals to VF1 divided by sine beta1. We have the value of VF1 and we have the value of beta1. We have calculated it 29.42. By putting it, VR2 equals to 626.54 meter per second, and it is given in the question that the ratio between VR2 divided by VR1 is equals to 0.85. So putting the value of VR1, we will get the value of VR2. So now we will have to calculate the values for this triangle AFE. VR2, VF1. Okay, so we can apply the cosine formula for this triangle ABE. Cosine formula for triangle ABE. So by cosine formula, V2 square is equals to VR2 square plus U square minus 2 VR2 U cos beta 2. So from VR2 is known to us, U is known to us, and beta 2 is known to us, that is 25 degree. So from here we will calculate V2, that is 289.87 meter per second. And taking this triangle AFE, we will get the value of AF2. AF2 is equals to VR2 sine beta 2. VR2 is known to us, beta 2 is known to us, so therefore VF2 is equals to this value. Now we have to calculate in the question axial thrust. The formula of axial thrust is m dot, that is the mass flow rate, F1 VF1 minus VF2 divided by 1000. I have divided it by 1000 for kilonewton, converted into kilonewton. So put the value of VF1 and VF2 and take mass flow rate as 1 and divided by 1000. So we will get the value of axial thrust as 0.0827 kilonewton. So this is the axial thrust according to the given data for the question. Okay, thank you so much.